Good evening, guys. This is Shashank Lal. Welcome back with another video with another fresh topic. The topic for the day is effect of climate change on Indian economy. As we all know, recently every country is striving towards reaching net zero, trying to reduce their carbon emission. That is mandatory in order to sustain the life of people on this planet. We need to go for net zero. Net zero means whatever carbon we are emitting into the environment, we are either consuming it or we are not using carbon emission. We are not emitting carbon. Simple. So now the topic is, how does it affect the economy of the country? First of all, we need to understand this. What are the major causes? What are the major causes of GHG's greenhouse effect or the climate change? First of all is your carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, all those greenhouse gases that is directly or indirectly emitted into the atmosphere, and it is causing the change in climate. What are the changes we experience is erratic climate change, like flood in some part. In some part there is completely dry. High temperature. In May 2022, some of the parts they crossed 50 degrees Celsius. Can you imagine? And in India, over 100 years, there is a growth or increase in 0.7 degrees Celsius in the temperature. So that's a big number. Okay. So in order to reduce it, we need to follow some steps. Many reforms are needed in order to curb the emission or the harmful effects of the climate change. See, how does it impact the economy? In some area, let's say there is a flood, you cannot do any work. In flood, that means destruction, damage, economy is hurt, there are losses, lives of the people are in danger, there are various damage in terms of construction. So due to that, the government has to bear huge losses. That's how it impacts. Let's take an example of agriculture. In agriculture, if there is no water, no rain, then the crops will be spoiled, they will be ruined. So again, it's a loss. Suppose the temperature is too high, like 50 degrees Celsius, where people are dying, and because of that, factories are shutting down, people are not going out for work. So that indirectly or directly, they are hurting the economy. If people are not going out to work, then the industry, the factory will not run, and indirectly it will hurt the economy of the country. So these are some of the reasons, some of the causes that is contributing to the negative growth of the economy. Okay, so clear. And now let's talk about how we can curb all these things, how we can improve all these things. The first thing is we need to control the carbon emission. We need to, whatever sources we are using for power generation, like fossil fuels, petroleum, we should decrease our dependency on these. If we continue using, as we all know, it is non-renewable sources of energy, one day it will be over, and it is the major contributor to greenhouse gases and climate change. We should decrease the dependency, we should improve our technology, we should more depend on renewable sources of energy like wind, solar, etc. So this can be one of the reasons. Second thing is the infrastructure should be strong of the country. Okay, and we should try to do planning. Suppose some area is prone to flood, the track record of that area is not good. Like within the last 10 years, the flood, maybe let's say every alternate year the flood comes. So we need to shift whatever the important economic construction is there, or maybe some factory is there, or the huge some asset is there, we should need to shift those to a safer place, so that in case of flood, the important structures and the important life of the people, they should not be disturbed or hampered with those things. We need to do a proper planning, proper infrastructure, proper budgeting is required. We need to reduce all these non-renewable sources of energy for our power consumption. So these all things if we do, then it will not affect the economy of the country. Otherwise, still today, it is unpredictable, anything can happen, and it's all because of us. The cause is always the humans. We humans are exploiting the nature, and that is the reason why nature is exploiting us. So with that note, this is Shashank Lal signing off. See you tomorrow with another video, another topic, Speed Daily. Till that time, take care, good evening, Hare Krishna, love you, bye bye.